the for the sorry and Yako Numa so and no 5G or Madarama and Chasano Paninano, yet I update Tenino and some urban team. I'm in front to him away and some 5G and a general Comadarama and a Chasat and Seminano and some Abaluta and you saw the ball who no. Yes, I know and so on the Akraman. Now I'm in front to him some matches out to I was a boss and an Indian, they won some Pinano and some Ababanamum. I'm in front to one so Ramans over to Media. Your father said, no, I assure some matches, no, about affair your Copa America. I know some about some young Konya. Your father said, Copa America, Sansamia, Tuma, a teacher, and that's what, and some other our Ghana, a boy a year to me, and now Matia, and I just Argentina came also Barcelona, one some annual my I father said Canada, and some other Bassa came no. Now Copa America first game at Barcelona, my man front to him said, referee now, your father said, Jesus, Valenzuela, or no Venezuela, and I just want to say, came at Germano. Now report to me, said, can some match, and also I boss our near, your father said, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and some our Atalanta, no, and some HS at Georgiano. Report to me, and say, coach, your father said, Leonard Scaloni selection, was it a boy drew area, now just a US time area, and a announcement at the actual price, and they say, Ebi Asumesi, Abestate, or Benton, about bench, and I say, who Bobby and Abuse, I want to know, and you're so many of your answer place, and I'm Argentina coming no crown, will be anywhere. Will bet to me, I didn't say, Waka Sabia game way, one also I start in a bomb, you bet to me, I'm a kickers, and your money proper copper, and you cried the Abia player, your phone sell your Messi, Abestate, and watch a Di Maria, and some Abestate, and one who came also boss our brother to watch, and some our Ghana, and to quote and say, one young country person in Nipa, one I shall see any chance or more, one some our bell bench, number of them second, and some other sell your Messino, our chances tournament way, one of some other by record sensor, yeah, can't be more ball matches and to and some our Copa America anymore, Nankali your Messi and Rabia, your fans Sergio, and your Livingstone, Omumiano, and Cabana Sabia Copa America, now come some a ball and your matches to woman, about 34 games, minimum, and Bassabia, your Messi, a ball, and now my team at a Sosua, not just your Messino, Wabasata record, our economy ball, and I South America, Nia, Wamosa de Abia, Chasakana Danum, and the US and Jamaica, and some free Ayakon Kaka Fabakan with ye, not just still your Messino, and some Abasata, the record now, whatever called game 35, not just one, and we are singing on about the Copa America, what are some Ababa matches to and no update to Alba. Name of Jamaica Kansana, also Utu Argentina, Abocampa, one our Lautaro Martinez or a striker, one Asawa Kodana, your father so Julian Alvarez, Amumiano, will be to me started. Now, so the Minion says, Senseno, Yasem Yaka Kodana, your father Julian Alvarez, our brand name, one shot on them and a best game against Aya Canada, and also I update to Argentina, one also camp up and Tia train, Nebia Peninum, I didn't line up Papa Betuja, Neo Sabia Alvarez, Abestati, and I Sabia Bueno, and some Anstate, Namacha Abasu quote and say, you want to just Canada for her, Wamaha Jim, Omni Bonobo Papa, and Omasa Chenji Omu coach, and T Omuntimi Kwakasabio, yeah, world champions and Tiaba boy, Yaba Gum, and Asam Abia, yet the match in Abba Diagro. Now, Jabasua canning understand the match, no, Wamusum Komu Komupa, now Oko Aya Alfonso Davis, and one in the coach, I found sir, Jesse Match, Amumianum, and a Bania, your father sir, pre match conference, you know. Now, Alfonso, and was say, go back to me, I can say. Woko aya Argentina will be able to aya defending world champions omani bonbo and no aya one and what about the Copa America woman that's defending champions omani Nigeria and to Saudi Argentina bar one woman dominate our South America and after two woman South dominate areas into match with ye aya match anu be shepa we aya Alfonso Davis Nisema one at the two
as the best team in the world and us playing this game against them, it's going to be, a battle. You're playing against a team with a high quality, a lot of quality and a lot of organization. I think we prepared well for this game, and our mindset is strong. We're going out there playing against, the World Cup champions, and that's motivation for us. And obviously, just to win this game and try to move on.
Yes, and no, I am Sema branch Franisa, Alfonso Davis, and our Tessa, Yaden Semino, and my yet for both to me and Ghana time at home here. Sometime maybe I won't bump, I won't come pass a month for, and so yeah, go, Massa, sometime no, and I make us a match and a boss our branding now. Your day update, Emma, yet for and some our Jumedan Safi, Mamma, in the manager Franisa, Jesse match. Now, Jesse match, and soon you have so penny, money Argentina, and our body was Argentina. Masa wo de aliya masemu de obi ane matuma aliya masemu betimi abone mamuno wose Argentina amaho den ejina mfimfi ho masa ho ana saro so nom ane chese ayade so boys aka dipo nom ane sankwada enso chese Fernandes nom amsum ejina esansa wo stop mfimfi a bon enko aliya masiwo wontimi an stop mfimfi dia ane supplies abeko wura ye fan sell aliya masi awonti Canada wo coach I fan sa Jesse match and was one of the Sunday. I also almost stop Argentina. One more midfield. Yentia coach, you know
what to get out of the midfield. You're right when you say that they've used a lot of different midfield combinations. We're prepared for all of the different options, but clearly it's a little different if Di Maria plays than Lo Celso and how they use McAllister, and so there are some nuances there that we will have to make adjustments right before match time. But our team is aware of the qualities of their team, their midfield, their entire team, their strengths, and we know we're in for a really tough match, but we're really excited for the challenge. In terms
yes, na chese no kakra free orana so ete ba ewa brana no pay no ye day update Emma ye tie for life ewa dwumade no so a eno som ye de free mobile to Copa America no eno no meba Euros no so later ne mom ma me fanto wonim se dia me se kan na no pay ensom ane de eba ne nyina no se wa branim se na England enso agina kono wonim se England enso abo ball na chese ba bia no obi ahwe na omo mo hwe England e ya ne mo achem ye no sense yo obi won ma England manager so mo yo mo shikeke Etiano mo bompe so ana is coming home for no womo so abe kofie ntem and wachi yana bi musu jiri eba se na ye kan no wo hwe aye generation archers so meya ye fan se England akita dia I was so mo so atimi qualify and about 4 o'clock ana England dom game womo so ana Denmark apo no and eba so ana 7 ana 3 and some aye Spain and Italy na mom before 2 matches ni nyina no aye 1 o'clock awie ana Slovenia womo so ana Serbia for game no and no answer ababa so na report to me nyane say wo rem ensom na wa Euros ma we quick one afei yemra aye transfer market no so owura ba ko bi a chese wo ko ayade se Serbia wonom aye adwuma aye wo chese Serbia kromo na domo kan nyane se sampanfo anhwa na omantimi amfa ye enso anto ya Euros no omo be jaibo ane say na ade na ba omo say na ade na ba na chese nro ayade se match elkoso na chese obi ana bone ball na bona chese mo bone enra chese no akoso no nyina enim se no ayade se Croatia enso an Albania ana bono yese eno na omo supporters no me no womo som chante aye Serbia die chese se UEFA fortuna ho enso atimi ya hwe han ama sanyo ma no koso ewa bram no kasai ebia supporter bi chante na bia ne chante na anya papa na omo ye Serbia die dia na chese na ebia tournament re kwa no awasam omo jaipo na womo dema omo kasere be a womo abekoso aboma de sansa ne oma elko ene se ne oma si course eno anu nyina no womo som ani enje ho eno ensom na kakra free Serbia for no womo so aso de be ewa bra no so update ye de ema ye te for enano pay ensom awo show no so na ma me fan to am se wa bra no omo game eba so womo kobusa coach ye fan Gary Southgate se opani yes England for no munya she go ba ko pana ma ya muje ba ya munyina kwakogu akire na anyabia na ba ne se na mo ball first game against Serbia chese mo she go na munyina makwakogu akire ana owura ne say enya no kreda do be kasa asana che obia no boa na oni opponent bom na bia sandi pano one so ball bia chese 5 back enom aye 3 central defenders na wing backs ni bi ebe support defenders ama midfielders na do ba bia wo so drop akọ support a obade no wa hye ana mo san play on eba no Serbia link up play nipa na aye target man osowa wonom ana mo de ball ne mana eba se ma ho kiro na nkomo hware se mo demba England de ball ye ensom our first half ni mo wo metimi about the same amount ball ensom our second half minimum yana game no and mouse quantity nay womo ba a match when we celebrate and you may against Denmark no woman some about me before at your free match in England coach Gareth Southgate.
First half an hour of the game, there are moments where you have to defend well as a team, and when you don't have control of the game, you have to show that other side. But without a doubt, we want to play with the ball as we did in the first 30 minutes. I think there are several reasons for why we didn't, and they're the things we have to unpick and improve. But you know, we didn't set out to sit back. Serbia also came at us. They were a goal behind. They have to take a different approach, and you know, they're also not an easy team to press. You know, teams that play with a back three drop midfield players into that back line, but then can play over your pressure because they've got target men as well and players that get between the lines. That they get 5 players high. They're a complicated team to prepare to play again. No, we want to play how we did in the first half an hour.
Yes, and I know I said your manager fans Gareth Southgate and I'll tell you didn't some Emma yet for and I pay our brano and some kakar from a table. Now you run our transfer market and more time more respective clubs a movement. Wamos okay and running from NWC banning no national say Atletico Madrid could have been your fans Samu Omorodion Ayobia Chelsea SM Omopan and Minim Yomahu I the same time na chese coach your fan said Diego Simeone on also Yajuma and some Amaletico say one of some upper Conor Gallagher na American about to say one with the bid acquire yes bueno one was an evaluation 80 million euros Chelsea at 40 million and a koi now on him say no prediamen say can say Chelsea ambeki I 3 offers our offers no I am akoma so mukwa ni a rejected woman kwa ni a rejected our brother me say kan nyina say nanu ya kwa no woman kwa drew from 40 apaja and the call 50 million euros for Samu Omorodion I mean no say let to go for reject Tom say enye 80 na anya de say bia sado no eno enso betimi aba so our brother no ka say mesi akoda minim ne mahu out so mo say kotodwa nyina masa wono so atimi adipia eno kakra from aso de ba wonsem no ye de amyete for mo ka say bia mo twa Michael Olise de na no pemeka chow say woko aye Crystal Palace wo mo say the offer e de am boy ni say one sign extended the contract no and some Emma Palace our Sowers Park woka and we be na last year some eka kete nanka kwara ne ba Chelsea and why extended the contract no wo mo say any biam na mo test time no yesem amparifo no say aso mo de ye Chelsea for the said be ya wo mo so be wi ni omantem na odu Chelsea o mo wotiri say why ya opepa ni say ya ba mo ntino say ya Newcastle ne Manchester masa wo be ya ni wasa akoda we wonom ebetumi afa na jaboboku a ye fa no say Chelsea o mo tiri e ba so o mo ana 1 o mo ye favorite ana fa 2 wo mo so o ma te say boy ni appreciate the first last year o mo ko ya akoda na ma na o mo buonfu o mo da so di na chi no yesem o mo tiri e ba say no to boy ni ebeba ana no what ye say Chelsea for no enso na wo tiri e bi say enso Maresca ebe revive akoda na ye fa no say Mikhailo Mudryk ono aye 1 and watch Michael Olise enso ani be je say wonu ko Palmer nom ani chese nkunkunum ebebo bo ni nyina no enso ewom ewa bra no so ka ho na Conor Gallagher na mekana sma cho on de on be so moton akora no so on kona ena kwa de yam hyehye de minya no se Conor Gallagher say wo muntie na omomento aye Chelsea owners ne se wono watamoso tetenten na oni babia akọ na chesane boyhood club aye Chelsea modini Cologne our Crystal Palace okoy obai last season obia hunoma dempo babia owo match bia no start a chese wa ye adwuma pa etina oni baby akọ say onya boni bi mbokra wo betena bench no wa fight for the position na odiri say na dwuma den ebema ono akomesi coach ye fa na Enzo Maresca amono enso anya bia baba bia adu de gisa bani logo no because we chese odia enso abe give in chese onia se chinchina atwa no enso abe koso obo na mo kai Manchester United manager ye fa na Sam ayade say Ten Hag eba no okay on a interview that the famous quote and he said era bia e wona wie ye era eba era eko na obeka bi ama nanu kwade na manfo de kaka ne say wona be draw num na ai Pep Guardiola nom ene Jurgen Klopp mo dominate Premier League na era bia ebe ente ama chesa manfo twa nom de arefa no wonum say Liverpool coach I found say Arna Slot eno wa bra ko ba sam am publish the first interview manager no so do baby wobeka era asem nam so pani nya botro na ba bia wo ban welcome to the league big man chesa ba bia wo ban hot tropa na Arna Slot on ye ono no mu busa no so pani necessary what shall domination near the Man City nom and it has our pretty sexy omuna crano or amaba ye juma pana anya bia and some power you're pretty sexy the man pano again I'm over some more ye and I'm say na target no and some city at the mo essence of planning the
Pep Guardiola of course managed the Man City and I think for everyone who loves football it was a fantastic era to watch the both of them
and no some about me aqua said I was no and some Mexico or reference and a slot essay. You want to gas our Kai Basa era and no at time and a Basa or prime time massa Basa or Zavi when yester or your Massimo a buy a cock and what you Pep Guardiola about Dominatia and then Yababa can club on also by your Jumachi JJ and your Premier League Nibiano. What did you about one for now? Our 45 years, what do ball at Tiache? What show matches to Liverpool and Man City games or Tasha Sansa Premier League? Do BNM said no, and some our top and the era and so someone who's about the Kemi. Would you entier Liverpool coach? No,
45 now, watching football for a long time and watching football a lot. And I think there's been an era where everybody looked at the Barcelona side of Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi, the rivalry there was between Real Madrid with Cristiano Ronaldo being there. And I think when that came to an end, the new rivalry in European football came because of Jurgen. He managed Liverpool and Pep Guardiola, of course, managed the Man City. And I think for everyone who loves football, was a fantastic era to watch the both of them getting the best out of each other. And yeah, I've seen a lot of games of Liverpool, a lot of games of City as well. And when you live in Europe, the Premier League is probably the nicest league to follow. So yeah, he's done a tremendous job over here, and I'm really happy with that as a fan. But now as his successor, I think it's successful.
Yes, in general, I am success, and I'll test one also ball. I am a pretty success, but so our primary channel so buyer, one also back era, and so as some number one the other day. One cannot say yet Tana Gabacano, no. Now our brother Catana Gasamunum said, no, Casay. I was saying, Omupabi, Eman, no, so to me to medical catchers a Manchester City Dawa, woman about transfer market. I have £50 million, and to man you bet me out. Just Omutombi and Sana Omanias Cannabis, and some other. So now you can say Jim Ratcliffe, hey, and then your massage says, "Oh, be a general money." I say, "Next is in Chelsea, boss Real Madrid." Says, "I say, be a carry pay." Now, Man U penny no say Jim Ratcliffe for say the cameraman on Man U team no was say what did he about some buy be a washa? What to me improve your MA piano? Was say Bobo Crab fans at Manchester Eshaho, but be every sector. I was a improvement. Ever piano Man U and some Abeshamukina. Now was say and one by essence I love for Manchester Abasuamukono, baby. Real Madrid, Edru, aho, and a Man U Abaso Mokana Masa, Asro soon Panivosua, Neto Obate Ta, Nasa Pai, 80 Oba, yes, as your man, you Mubasamo, Real Madrid, I love what Jamu or Quencha, Namo say. Manchester be here best transfer market no yaka summer enkoa e bia best 3 summer transfer market and sana Man U atimi adu salefo no wo de yentie Sergeant Ratcliffe anopaya on aya Manchester team no
we've looked at has presented itself as an opportunity which you could interpret as saying there is room for improvement everywhere we look. There's room for improvement at Manchester United, but and we will improve everything. You know, because we want to be, you know, at the top of our. We want to be competing for the Premiership every year and competing for the Champions League every year. That's where we need to be. We need to be where Real Madrid is today, but we're not there at the moment, and it will take time. You can't. It's not a light switch. You can't, you know, flick a switch and it's.
Yes, indeed. I would take latter partners and you switch on the Omnomukas and maybe I want to say you want to gas and you switch about them. Say be out dumno now I saw no waso enya wo light about them a switch and ebia wo switch ana chese man you are fan to my party friend mom baby o kan ya chese amanfo say woman na aya adwene say Oren fan Jim Ratcliffe as what you share well consider what you monetanioma from Tema say Alex Ferguson and David Gill acquire from 2013 ebesi na mano kasai Manchester United woman has spent 1.1 billion pounds. I know as I am man you almost spending since Ferguson a time. Would you compare Real Madrid since 2013? Real Madrid has spent your broswa a 200 million pounds. Now so now me no kasa oko Real Madrid obetimi akan players best makoma 6 and that's a 7. And now Okasa Otoa, Omobuanum, about over 100 million pounds. Over my you actually play about and over to me at 100 million. My Munibi, Bruno, Yamutu, Massa Rashford, Massa Dabi. Why I want my you and Oko transfer market with 100 million pounds. At Tonoswa Obibato, will be and what I'm America Mopenino, and some other Catisano Maranino. I'll some of your answer mind you, and some other remodeled a level, and there was a Madrid. Stadium and once more in the Massa Stadium February. As I love with Manchester Wabasomoko, Yintia Jim Ratcliffe.
I think Real Madrid have done a fabulous job, really, to be honest. There's an interesting statistic which compares Real Madrid with Manchester United. If you look at the 10 or 11 seasons since Alex Ferguson and David Gill was the CEO, they retired at the same, or they left at the same time. During that period of time, Manchester United's net spend on players, so that's players they bought less the income from players that they sold, is £1.1 billion. So United have not been mean with the chequebook, they've actually spent an awful lot of money. Real Madrid over that same period of time is only £200 million, which is surprising when you hear that, because today they have a squad where 6 or 7 players are valued over €100 million, and Manchester United doesn't have any players that are valued at €100 million or more. And Real Madrid have built probably the finest football ground in the world.
Yes, not just no. I say Manchester for all right. Fans, I say Jim Ratcliffe abroad J. Best a little over 25% stake. I know. I sporting just yes I do. I will Man United say what didn't something you know to join Manchester for way and some I some day at the moment team no. Now Brent Evans Rodrigo Bentancur. One of the so called Uruguay come no kwaka semi be. Now what you try say oh so and I saw him immediate. Oh on the war fast na omu nyina so oh difference on to chroma where ya na nipa so mesise we say obi kra timi ya no opagya so nipa so mesise eye Ghana man panyima sa yes South Korea on say wo kokika sansensem no say bia we ni we ye hu difference wom and when we shark me my video no so I watch us DM check mame Rodrigo Bentancur and koka sa Son Heung-min and the one fast them omo difference wom omo appearance and bibia South Korea masa womo ye pa say yes I came to South Korea and I saw no nim and a Bentancur about patch no crady a cobessa 1 week any namum and a Tottenham woman ya branch when it's a Son Heung-min no woman will release statement and some at the buy now Son Heung-min statement to the body about what can you answer where obesere obian fanchana by the crana patch or that I just yadesa song say when a Bentancur akasa and a Bentancur who's a mistake and what patch or omodia to omachi no more share them say nyame precision a best start enche biano woman some abeka woman afi woman so fight here amanioma kwakama and some adama season archers no and some update eba bouncer a coach I fan science flick latest amenya say manager say onkoto left back and from her essence Alejandro Balde ewo ho woman sa onkoda ne bi ankoda ne betimi apia and the attacker say be number 3 Barca enkoto bi ma baby Barca be so mo sham can apart from already the edi ka baba brobro swama no Manchester Barca for no goalkeeper I'm not deputize say Marc-Andre ter Stegen almost per second goalkeeper and some ajanaba now Luis Diaz on say mabaka just Barca Pono and Nico Williams omunyamu ba kokra na omope na mum yesa Barca for no say one more plan C as our plan D on say boys in me no plan A and B Nico Williams plan B Luis Diaz me say meeting baba so this week say yes Barca for no say Omo plan C any dino aya akwadaa fan say Juan Bakayoko wonim say Netherlands omo tournament omo buy Bakayoko Belgium for no wojinam onana no na chese wo combine mfa obobo enso our Netherlands adama PSV Eindhoven ono aya Juan Bakayoko wono so achichiri ona madu e kafiri wa obehye ho no enti say Barca so nyade na samo so mo tiesi Rastafoni mo say sana de no enso na be to boy way ana Barca fon so omo peno na dentia mete ho ma no pay awura ye fan say Louis van Gaal say Barca na egu tom and say na was a Barca current management way woma sabruta la porta di baby woma makanyina kan adan ai na how many coaches? I don't buy my Ronald Koeman. Xavi Bananu ya Juma so ya pamo ono no buy ya. Wabaji league abakano kwekeke. Enti kamu ntimi ka so kochi. Ahade Mr. Obon ne anya santi e maybe CBM. No mo gina sam ba ko so Xavi kan ya ensom ade apamo aye manager na che so mo coach na ani niye. Na ono ne time no wakai time obe coach Barca. Ono owura bi aye fan say Josep Luis Nunez ana ba ya Juma masa womo tenant as a fitiana mapamo ya na mapamo de akamo aniemu mu hwe mu nya adwuma no ana pamo kwan na amote a chesene nyina no ayasem owura no ensom ade ababa tudwa me say ada goulash amotompo no yesensen twefo no be say womo nim ne anti manager fan say Carlo Ancelotti wadasom akita Luka Modric amu na san komuna kwa bi oya president and say we coach Adama Real Madrid bra to Modric manenko because Usai is a Modric and stay we are changes our some Modric abem akoda be sa tena bench enti monto Modric amanen kosere be ya akodanum ebe hu nanim mama man nanim nkonko yesum na akwa fa ma ba o wo mo de aye warning ana mo dema na edu agwa Ronaldo adamfo edu agwa akwa do say akoda we ansa na Real Madrid ebe se hu ne saso na mabrepa ebecho because we no woman man 10 omo abonse generation bi na ba ko apiem omo abonse generation bi na ba ko apiem we na Mesut Ozil beka say ene born asesa onom an wo hwa akoda we ya wo hu no ho e wo sa akoda we mu ampa Ozil afri mu no mention that who player bi an bobo and say Mesut Ozil ene akoda we na cheso bia ensom abo na baso e wa bram no kasa Real Madrid for say woman ayan Serbia Liverpool and so I'm a hard no I Lee akwada na fan sa Lenny Joro just Joro and I say woman some abaso mo deneba na Lenny Joro de no woman se ni na abegina nacho so boy ni de woman na agree na woman sa koba se bia nacho and agin so be star e ba sa be hardwen enti our kwan bia so nacho ekọ ansana Joro and some aba Mama Lewandowski a wife I fan sa Anna Lewandowska na obana se na na die so pa so be bia obani nie na on ne kun na etuani no hono wakwa wo so kra doctors ne be se nurses no and me do so to push aha what you push aha bani chim nyina no odi akwada ne makwada edi ne papa atam when tika kakasa ne se ye be di watam sa akwasa akwada ne baba na obano ahu no woni obama ne na etuani awa gym dabia na knowledge ne se ne Dyson so be a gym and I'm no kase Dyson abam omosim obie our 28 Palmas Street 28 Palmas Street Anna Lewandowski a wife no and some akwa the gym artist ultra modern pa artist ni na no nsem no ya dem update am I to final panel about 3 nti ye ntwa so quick na ye fancy na me sa se bia come there
nyam ya don't fancy the
bia oh wife ni aduane de obehwe ni yo
oh yes
oh time de akwara but mirror we about 7 masa ko he bantu 11 na man for chichire wache
BSMBN nim no wafu abayesi tam David na say the man the parks na yi na hwe oba so parks enya fedi
serious
enya fedi agrokra Fancy Di Maria my initiative ne mo makwa banfambra so passport so na no pay na mame enwishe ASP Ebofin happy birthday or Ankafu prison annex Luther and I see and wish you happy birthday. From DSP David Kwabena Jima so no so your agric officer. DSP David Kwabena Jima on the Luton and I say and wish you happy birthday. Fancy Di Maria, you didn't come in and pay about several deals. Say, of course, near Babe share the Euros in him. Then the Copa America will be starting. Now, Martina Sidia should be big in terms of the strikers market. With teams now who don't know more strikers, so we see a kind of more at the end of the season. Depending on what you want, the system you want to play, the age factor in this particular kind of decision making, very important to get the best out of the player. Now, yes, I said the free AC Milan. AC Milan and near brace more per striker than because Olivier Giroud is moving to the MLS. Origi Eba AC Milan in want me and live up to expectations, said you sit here. In this particular instance, Omania President Comunia Joshua Zexiano Nisia kind of Bologna and Manibesia kind of Moma Kanyoma Bekoye de Amomo. In terms of profiling, the type of striker he is, what he wants to come and do at AC Milan. Maybe Zlatan Ibrahimovic Motinasia, or many did say under Paulo Fonseca, so you bit says Zexio bit fit into the system. Now the agent now no need in the Jorabshian. I no airborne modern so be negotiated deal no. And he have 15 million euros to facilitate this particular deal. So Brandt and join AC Milan. Manchester United are quite a 10 was more pay. Now after seeing Mino Royla so or no, the late Mino Royla say Oremo aye transfers be ag agent fee kese no. Yenya any agent be obama or yes had will be apart from what adia. You have tran peso ye
and no make Milan for no person between 15 peso between 8 to 10.
And the question I ask myself in here say, why is he trying to do that? But any news? Let's not forget that this was the same man inside the controversy around Carlos Tevez, West Ham, Manchester United, back then in 2007, 2008. Third party systems. Issues are sorry for Sikasemo on the West Ham Kuntokwa. Now West Ham nim say Carlos Tevez in the contract in the Kwampo running up to 2010. It be Mujina ye. Among Tottenham Manchester United. It was the same agent who was at the middle of affairs. Emma so confusing me now sorry by. The same thing also happened with Xavier Messalano. It's the same person. It's enyame wanwa. Says how the way APM. Manchester United is nefi around. But Jim Ratcliffe will not try and make a mistake because now no permitting in Como baby. Fancy, he is not lying. Canada Manchester United abo. Body on my bo. But a cano on my shegu and Timia for Papa Bia Fama. You can't buy player for 80 million and you are trying to resell and you can't sell. The same problem now other clubs finding themselves in. Real Madrid have grown. Team no abro so ma say no omuka se omu je omu play omu sisi akwampo na one twa akwa no betwa be 70 million pounds and 70 million euros and they are for omu player. So the moment you go back and you start paying agents like this, Fasidi Maria, it will bring a huge problem. I don't think Ratcliffe will be ready to pay him that particular amount of money. And or the Manchester United so pays come on. So the free AC Milan. So we now see your money no be if AC Milan doesn't pay the agency fees.
Because Milan almost a done deal. Some bay 2 weeks ago.
That is it.
Just say as a man you come on and be our agent never so use a strategy.
So use a strategy. And if AC Milan doesn't pay the money, Fancy Maria Manchester United in Pia.
Bien over for Joshua 6.
Debbie. And another people say Manchester United query strikers between Wayne Jonathan Jonathan
David Lee.
Proven player who has been consistent in the French league, scoring a lot of goals. And when you go to the national team, Zexi say, can you be in a pre-prep Netherlands? It be very difficult for him to get into the Netherlands national team. This is the Netherlands national team. I'm not saying he's not a good player. He is. But the standard and the level what the agent is trying to claim is not there. Now, Fancy Di Maria. In terms of strikers, now for paper now, Victor Osimhen de Ansha Napoli in the bed in so be free. It is Chelsea in any kakaya, on also compare striker. What Chemo Everton, what Chemo Jonathan David Moon now, what Chemo strikers be out on, and they was Samuel Moro Dion. Anope. Fancy Moro Nicolas Jackson so. Bru Nicholas Jackson so kra.
Omunye serious o eno Mike say na
Nicholas Jackson so
din we robotic na massa.
We dey robotic.
We kotojo bonkate o.
Fancy the project na Chelsea here no. Any the players no mo person mo sign o mo de ba no. This is the moment they need experience to complement what Nicholas Jackson gives them. The only thing missing from Nicholas Jackson game, AOB or clinical, on share a lot of goals. This guy is also not clinical than Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson, clinical, no. This guy is not clinical than Nicholas Jackson in this particular setup. Fancy Di Maria. There be the only thing I'm watching Nicholas Jackson in terms of statistics, area duels, any touches in opposition box. And Ukramuru Bebre, only Nicholas Jackson difference. No, but we have 5.5 per every single 90 minutes. Nicholas Jackson near 5.4. Area draws, and Bruno Sokrana, or Bruno so saying in 90 minutes, the percentage is at 39.87. Nicholas Jackson is at 35.71.
Jackson so footwork.
Jackson, look at Jackson's take on success rate.
Sompa Sports.
And look at the possession loss. Ebia wadwe so be the other so Lukaku Musta ni bi no agina so no lay off na ba Fancy Di Maria. What matters most for Chelsea now is a clinical striker and number 9. Oh no ni bet share a lot of goals there match Chelsea. So if you have a coach who can also work on Jackson to make sure say Jackson bet share a lot of goals at Fancy Di Maria, you can deal with it. And yes sir, within the Premier League and its terrain no crano ka o probi obetimi offer bia. I ask myself, why is Chelsea resisting going in for Ivan Toney?
On the
Obro Samuel Morodion no so. Na Samuel Morodion e de. Omunyabo train no mfanto chembe bi dabi. And don't say the strikers market this somewhere heading. And Fancy, if you are looking for a clinical striker and a trying to build the view one can player who never year dream because say who ya heading. And who ya heading on the transfer market and who ya heading. Because Chelsea are power to move on from Victor Osimhen to Samuel Morodion. In fact, and Seru Gurasi, so but Chelsea is also restricting themselves from Seru Gurasi. And also can really scroll by on 27 years. And Chelsea might feel say there be he'll be our age in the sword for more bit. But if you have Jackson, I think getting in Gurasi, so also be partner, number one, it gives you a level of experience to a bit me about. They should be looking at these options. Now, when we are saying, "Come on, ready, baby, on sa so nya de mono so biasa." Opedia. So already Chelsea are signing evangelist Tosin. It is say Oma be signing prophet Samuel Morodion.
The name of Omorodion nyaminti bibia be Omorodion.
Was brutal.
Ana me say, ye pedi etutu ahomone.
Omorodion. 6 months.
I charge you in the name of Omorodion. Come out!
But Fancy, the Euros is getting interesting and interesting. Hungary might become the first nation to go out, depending on the last game. But Germany are qualifying. But then England bebo etia Denmark. Na mpese ha de bi kakra. Now no one betina no beka thing be say Turkey in terms of a year or more opening games at the Euros no mu win be that till against Georgia. That was the first time I'm winning by 3-1. Now with England and Denmark, England and when they are 2 games and our first 2 games at the European Championship never. Omu winning by the next game that so draw. And also be Lucy. Against Denmark gives them the quality measure Serbia and Famomo in terms of bravery, being on the front foot and being aggressive. England ever maintaining almost same squad no more the first game no. But you look at Denmark and you look at the players that Denmark is having. Most of these players play in the English Premier League, and that's when you experience in the English Premier League, they know these players. Because Vestergaard, Mo, Christiansen, they've all played in the English Premier League before. Christian Eriksen is still in the Premier League.
Yes.
Rasmus Højlund is playing in the Premier League. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Munina in English Premier League need no money opportunity, bo. So name the English players coming into this particular game, the biggest test are England Benya towards this particular competition. So more GDS so bet my bibini ene. And they need to play at their optimal best to make sure some many results the tier Denmark. Denmark will draw against Slovenia. They will be eager to qualify to the next round. A win will qualify them. A draw for England will put them in a position that in their last game they could do better and make sure somebody be qualify. It's a game way. Very, very, very crucial at the both sides. Hurricane will need to deliver to net. Ubenya Jude Bellingham said also sorry be been there. But me heard Trent any Declan Rice partnership no against the midfield of Denmark. And fancy, you'll be looking for is what are they going to do? You're Denmark for starting airline up in terms of formation or into this particular game. That makes it quite dangerous. Now they are going to overload the midfield with PMA Hoiberg and Horman. Now these particular two guys are too aggressive, are strong, and they have good passing techniques, which can split the English defense into two. Baby, so England for also more careful. Aye, omnipana all boys or left back in current trippy or money a natural left back say because look so a pra. And share now no first game no boy na Serbia was targeting that area. Omo for one normal crossing back na me travel to mine. But these guys are going to be brave. They are going to press, and with the 3-back system, overload the current trippy side. England would need to be very aggressive. Game where by Dianche omo first game no boti Serbia no. Because when Mamba be Serbia no omo relax it. That's Oma Kwetrek trying to defend, hitting England on counter attack. But these guys will love to play. And they'll be on the front foot. And no no be so pumpy. And if they should have Paulson, Mosusu free bench, they have good enough players to hurt you at the end. And they have good technical players. Serbia were struggling with that. Look at or running all over the pitch attack, but the technical quality is not there. As compared to what these guys are going to give you in the midfield.
Denmark experienced midfield.
Yes. And good technical quality.
The non-ball
Sporting CP.
A solid role.
And PMA Hoiberg, the technical quality, Christian Eriksen were creating the most chances more than any other player in the Euros this particular year. In a single game. Ononkwa created 7 in their first game. And they'll be up for the task. Spain, Italy. Fancy. It's one game. It will ensure the qualification of each other to the next round. Okay. Now, it's a game of quality.
Sompa Sports.
It's a game of. We can say chess. 2 good coaches who will be at the bench. Squad. But the team between these two sides here say Spain and Casano. The last 3 European championships, so about the final. Fancy Di Maria. Almost reigning champion. Almost qualify for the final.
Spain.
It is almost Italy ne because at was 3.
Okay.
In 2008, reigning champions almost in 2012, reigning champions almost. Then you look at the trend that is Boba. I believe if Spain should, but Italy have a strong team. They have quality. They have the technical quality to match Spain. Spain bigger test. Subeba and then against Italy. 12 game, but this is a game both team to score.
Okay. Wo mate mezame da say mezano no Michael Asarbodu eba na OP wallpapers pra na be gibe de no mani bia ba mo a moni kuma asa mo be se mo gibe enso ton no ye betimi package ni kama ye be ma kama delivery package no nsa be ka wa de sere sitie na wallpapers and the blankets no ye wo sizes ye san wo de friend say colors and designs enso ewom wo benya bi ade you see ade decorate with them offices and afi ye be bia be so twa a decoration piano wallpapers in 3D and a normal one and a blind curtains and a num yet a self-rearing lighter bar and a TV backlighter what about flash screen and switchy MR site and so enquenya problem air diffusers our your plastic wardrobes and our fee yet the best spread and so abako OP and chen our doom pizzets na now kwasi Ajaman building and first floor chronom our barrier in a market and a D and share 0540 353750 ana iPhone 2 contractors mo ya na mo fie ne ya na nsuo no drodro ho na se nsuo no etimi no walls no wana ma dan no enso propro na se bia efrofro no nyina no iPhone 2 ebe hwe amasane ma no nyina no ebe jai ebe kura so amen twen ensi edan nso nwiansa na mo wa bra wo ba be si udan na akwa no timi no mo kasa wo mo be e wa bra ba bia e waterlogged areas no nyina no obe si dan ho pampe nya de se bia obe nkanta sa problem no no wɔn ɛwɔ nneɛma wɔn de yɛ frafra nneɛma na afei wɔn ayɛ ama saa water locks ne nyinaa no nso ɛbɛgya cracks ɛba dan ne mu a wɔn solve problem no nso ma wo ɛna afei meka sɛ walls no ɛnyɛ mmerɛ walls no ɛmubu ana ɛnsa ma mɛyɛ ɛmɛtrɛten ebia nipa nso ɛnkwanti ipon 2 omo ewa brepo junction ship mu a wo sane de akọ ase hono enye yira kwan kra ya frɛ number ne ye baako pɛ number bi anka ho aye 0555118684 emperfono enso ebejo so Mike
Fancy me that say you see ayana ye show na comments abeba ne way no. At times you take most of them seriously. Because I come say predictions and say Obiba say England need Denmark there no or who say a screaming set piece goals. Many
okay.
Say free kicks corner. Yeah, a game a typical a bit media but Obi also say like yeah, almost Bobo dia Spain be winning. Most of these comments you take them very seriously. And guys no modeba no. I think that they are doing very, very well. Away from that, still on the Euros fancy. And Germany and winning here. But top scorer were Euros, you know, on the lighter side, own goals. So own goals lead the top scorer. So I think five own goals. And it is giving us or increasing the goal tally or tournament. But Jamal Musiala be the first player legitimately who had 2 goals in the competition.
Yeah.
Now Musiala is a special child. Now the multi-dimensional nature no best identified by the biological makeup. Musiala in chief Poland, in chief Germany, in chief UK, in chief Nigeria. So nipa bako 4 different identities by a kabum emaneye one special individual. And this boy has gone through a lot of training, a lot of preparation to make sure say at the age of 21 he would deliver an international stage. So inti enya one say oh ye BBC and he's even gone beyond just football to prepare himself for this. And one demonstration yenra or share go anyway, you know. This is his goal celebration. Or the nensa fingers nemiensa ana or they atari ni three hosa just to celebrate. We good. But it has a meaning. Musiala's love and interest in basketball. And I didn't do baby Odria or this particular goal celebration. Now, this is it. Goal celebration when near Carmelo Anthony.
Okay.
Carmelo Anthony ball at the New York Knicks or LeBron ball the Los Angeles Lakers were body ama Portland Trail Blazers. Now Carmelo Anthony ball at the Knicks, you know. He carved a niche, say or no 2 3-pointers. Football and kebe friend a long range shot. There's a wujna arc nechi. And a wujna football mu ebi a penalty box nechia. Now what to ball nesano edi a question net in him. Or momo friend 3-pointers. Now that shot from distance, no Carmelo Anthony ebe carve that nature no or a reputation. So or 2 3-pointers edi tumpa. Now the celebration way no onye fini teammate ho. Now the teammate no more ye trash talking. Into the teammate ne to 3-pointers ni tumwa. No, yes, our trademark celebration. No. But it was Carmelo Anthony who made it more popular. In the NBA, Obi him say, Onya to 3-pointers ni shempe. Adio ya no. That is a 3-finger or the tire ni triho no or the yes a general salute be. And then Endra. Jamal Musiala emulate no be say na Jamal Musiala dey no kohwe basketball nim na otimi fa celebration film obo basketball ne pa
wow
onimbo papa this is Musiala.
Okay, so Musiala na she Germany
and the kita way Bayern ana wato dia shame nti we a 3-pointer. The best example be Alfonso Davies na ko ne ho no be ya Bonabaso onim basketball ne bo Musiala onim so obo karate do ozanso bo karate do. Now where one video from Musiala basketball or my another video from Musiala basketball where 3-pointers
with a proper court
or 2 shames 4 attempts 100% success rate 3-pointer wato or the shame. So he's somebody and your football and KB and Kayaman say obebo basketball no and he's still a kid, he's exploring, he's adventurous. Now the love for basketball and not a driver no an excellent sports person. Entina Enra Obeshe go football more. He decided to tap into the basketball celebrations no to also celebrate the feat awenya and so game name. And that is the young boy Jamal Musiala. Oya wawadie. Musiala is special in the German setup Florian Wirtz is special in the German setup. Okay, Gundogan, he's excelling. But I think the Oma Germany to be offensively, no, definitely will have to be one person, and that is Toni Kroos. And truly, now my name is Enra. He will still give us a very good performance. Ain't na Michelle, but say Enra no payaba. Made Toni Kroos on come on.
Yeah,
he is a live warrior of a German setup. Once he a fair German, the machine. Say German team near machine. Then a more engine operate. The engine will definitely be their midfield. Into a more board the base too. Robert Andrijk, no about Toni Kroos. Then a nim trainer, yenya Musiala on the right, Infimfi Gundogan, then ya Benya Jamal Musiala on the left, or Mutimi alternate. The Oma engine ne function panel is Toni Kroos. And every engine be a internal combustion. The most important piece was our engine, the engine block or the cylinder block. In the German team, machine or engine, the cylinder block in that engine, Toni Kroos. He makes them function very well. One of the most experienced players in the setup. And who German players we are, who Toni Kroos, Thomas Müller, and also Ayama Noya. They were part of a 2014 setup. And to who the highest point of German football. And to so more Kodana, Ayabwa off the pitch on the pitch. And to Kroos on the pitch, he's showing that experience by how he integrates the various layers of a team into play. Into Ojia. Pass now all my pass are not non-purposeful passes. They are passes that actually make meaning. And so Kroos ball long range passer. As some baby or German team name. So our ball short range passer and a medium range passer. As some baby or German team. Sports. But and then we look out for the glamour aspect.
Yeah.
Oh, say Bambi. Musiala nickname no Bambi. Say Bambi Belgian watching. Verse Belgian watching. Or the Nafa so. And then I drink also, but we forget the other intricate details. The mag game nankasa flow no. Everywhere get the idea ni easily. This be a nearby near bedi home commodity actual. And Toni Kroos is the most important player in the German team.
Yes, so
we Gundogan free more German can still play because Kai Havertz bet me about number 10 near Niklas Füllkrug. So we Musiala free more. Loris and Mobeti they can give you good numbers. But me who you Toni Kroos a free team nim now Odena Babe replacing no.
Because Germany without Kroos or more previous the last tournament and the last two.
Yeah. And without him, I think Germany will not function as efficiently as the internet saw the cylinder block of the engine operated the German machine. And kudos to him. We're in a swan song or bot tournament we know the way. And I think the way I will see Asha, so the VSR will be one of the most remarkable end to a very successful career for this gentleman. Lamine Yamal in common. Fancy, I think that we are not being fair to the boy. And in contest, I think say most of us a bit fickle-minded in how we analyze the game. I have seen the comparisons between Ada Gula and Lamine Yamal. For context sake, Gula is 19 years, Musiala is 21 years. Lamine Yamal is 16 years old. 16 years old. The responsibility as Sudi done so as one.
Age 16.
Obo started Edema, one of the biggest teams in the world, which is Barcelona. 2. Obo the man in national team. 3. Or the school account. This is a young boy. Waswasa Sudi Wayina. No Didi Juma. I am not here to say that Yaman in Mbone Bossing Adagule. But that comparison, they try to draw parallels. Yeah, but say we brew ways one now when we peno. Yenjai. Yes, I do cum talent baby. Akomienie, Mimini. We are two unique human beings. Yeah, different in our own aspect.
Sompa
Fancy apostle ni obia dance. you need to really appreciate that uniqueness, by understanding the context. And the context is that this is a 16-year-old boy combining the three most difficult responsibilities: playing for club, country, and also schooling. Because Opeso attaining academic excellence also senior year. So Opeso Yanyoma Bebrediko Nenimua, he also needs to play and push his career to the top. And at the age of 16, he's trying to do that. But fancy ni na so bet me I am not the basis, the foundation in education. Share Shadrach Benya picture na we ought to osuya but me picture no. Obe say among nyoma osuya no, English language, share critical thinking. Critical.
I made the password because we me that was another Thursday, that was Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I'm who bana uzumi and I so I send your man online.
Yeah. Critical thinking at his age 16 years. Nyoma mienu a ye hia wo educational system nimpa. See a critical thinking at the junior high school level. And see a chen university. University any critical thinking.
But
we 16 years no secondary school. Ne 40 year or critical thinking. Then another one so in your educational system near common sense. These two things. It can Yenya.
Yenya say. Ghana.
Critical thinking, common sense.
Sompa
and very revolutionize your whole educational sector because say JSS ni SS ni is critical thinking and common sense.
I was to say I'm going to because age 16 on say I said one package and it good. So it means education and kanwa. We born no crown team
and to where at the age of 16 or born no coin be so I would dream one it is because they are developing him from this aspect.
Justice K in Todi or say, and who said Ada Goulash 2 is not studying?
Oh yeah. Listen, they are fans. Respect them, they are fans. Or can I so respect
wait the end and banner Spain for the better that was by Tuesday.
Yeah.
But Mike
I am not saying say Mema Monfa Ada Goulash and Rabeshe Lamine Yamal. In the same vein, Mema Monfa Lamine Yamal and Rabeshe Ada Goulash, they are two unique talent. Omusa, let us allow them to grow and develop. But me yes, I know man in Fembu, my bim, yen fan say these kids they also follow social media. And said the air were Ghana, everybody will take it, everybody will Spain. These things can kill talent. They are a person mechanical, not compare them. And where the end there said the end there botch now.
Mate, me da say what young toothpaste and young toothbrush. You a doom PZ KJT around about all corner Madudo Bia, Wobese Utobiano, Wonsa, Ebekabi, your just total care, your just whitening and a fair, some just hair balinano, a just toothpaste, a fair toothbrushes, no, your princess, our prince, our duke, your duchess, and a fin Diano and so count. Used to be for brush with teeth and opa any numre, and more noom, a sham, and my gum in your den. And some was sending so I come fay who couldn't pama won't ferry a sans be beer fine. And so at the Marjans toothpaste and a just toothbrush Mamorani supermarket no Yamunji be Antona and Manfason Embra 0501 390337 0501 390338 ana we aya juma oya youth now when ya juma tieminano pememo juma moye so age near between 15 ekwesi 35 years away aya Ghana grows a juma ewo krom na aya Mastercard Foundation and a Springboard Roadshow Foundation Limehouse and a Diaba opportunities here de ma unya na babia agriculture ewom agribusiness account technical and vocational skills yen kroya ya besa our guidance as our counseling your amount to TN skills bia be here biano your best son at the amount friend number no it was 0308 255775 Ghana grows and so and remember apostle and so remember my apostle said be fine there
I'll be fine. I think that just a little away. I can understand and the issue about funds a year comparison, but Akola development, there are a lot of things that goes into it. Nema be brave, you understand me? And first of all, some of the comprises are needless at this stage. Common to baby, they are in developmental stages. There are a lot of process some go through. And the needless pressure about Musu. But it's supporters are there. So Mike, you also have to understand that the supporters have their own way of creating such bars and discussions. So though they say more energy. There's nothing wrong. But with time, the next 3 years. And let's see what they will turn out to be. Parenting a very key. Coaching, training, club or mobile. Time on for so many matches. These are all very key developments. Coach, you bet me about. So flick back now, Ofil said no. He had to start it from the bench. Then the development process will even begin to stall. So there are a lot of factors that will come to play as to whether so let's relax for them. But I'm happy. You see, we've done it before as a Oman Ghana. But we've gone to bed. We've gone to bed. Yes. What is news about this? There's no news about this. Reverend said, do you know how it came up? We started the school competition. In fact, what we call academic. Yes, started 64. When did Spain start this? And then Morocco. We, Ghana. I'm saying that Academica represented as the Olympic Games 64. Renowned Joseph took a few reverends, they were part of the Academicas. So what is news about what they are doing? He started under 12 national team in 1992. Edwin was somewhere the key part of that team.
Sompa Sports.
So Sebi, you are Yankasadi. Yeah, idea shall say yeah, but see a Twaswama Bay idea Tumpondi. So as a nation Ghana, we've gone that part before. Only NTI successful under 17. We've gone that part before. But Yakoda to this NTNno, ya bo under Gula no Lamin Mana. I say Ghana as a state, we've gone that part before. We produce exceptional talents.
Yes.
Through that process before. What has happened to us? Anyway, as a now Olympic Games na baso na Olympic Game BI the big stars, at least always the sprints. Until it'll be a person 100 meter, 200 meter, and then 4x100. Way more na Sebiu Emma Olympic Games no there. The stars that are involved here. So Olympic Games Basu Paris. Paris is one of the beautiful countries to go to. About fashion and how beautiful the place, wonderful place to be. Paris there. Perfume proper one pa. It'll be 2,000 euros, 3,000 euros, 4,000 euros here. 100 euros they won't tanya perfume of France Ghana. Now, unfortunately for this, for the first time in over 3 decades, Yenya, one of the standout athletes, pulled out from a race. And Tiabas are affecting fans on my share viewer because they are the reason why. So Ellen Thompson Hara injury encore 200 meters. That is a big blow to the entire Olympics. Mm-hmm. Because if there is an Olympic, everybody is coming to watch. This Olympics is about Noah Lyles, is about her. The two biggest stars. And maybe from two perspectives, you understand. Look, Carl Lewis, the legendary Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis, from 84-88, here added. You have Valerie Hooks, 84, Obano. So, any sprint, then you have Thor and the Flow, Griffith Joyner. 2:1:34 seconds, 200 meter records, so be unbreaking. You have Carl Lewis again, 88. 92, Gwen Torres. They have Linford Christie. Tubenya Oba ni Bema Bia Omo Edas from Linford Christie, UK. And then Frankie Fredericks placed second at the building. That is anytime go and what that is. You see Africa, Frankie Fredericks was flying our flag very high. Namibia. Yeah, flying our flags very high. Then you come to the great Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson, 200 meters, 19.32. Breaking batch, Reynolds record. It was Michael Johnson, 19, Jose Maria Perez of France. You have Melinote of Jamaica taking silver. Michael Johnson, 400 meter, 43.44. He broke records, 2 wonderful records in that year, 1996. 2000, Marion Jones, great Marion Jones. Then Maurice Green the power stride Maurice Green, the showman Maurice Green, heralded it. Justin Gatlin heralded 2004, and then Veronica Campbell-Brown. Then came the man, the legendary, the best ever in Usain Bolt. Emerged in 2008 in China. Usain Bolt emerged here. There was Shirley and Fraser Price and then Veronica Campbell. So the Jamaica did 100 men and did 100 and 200 the women. So at every point in time, 2012, you have Shirley and Fraser Price now establishing a dominance from 2-8 and 2012, Usain Bolt again. 2016, an emerging force in Ellen Thompson-Herah, 21.53, and Usain Bolt ending on a high, a bow out. Then 2020, again, Ellen Thompson. Unfortunately, the 100 meters, you have Master Jacob from Italy, on Nidimbia. So under the grass, he rather it. Today, Noah Laos, the only man to touch, as the biggest figure we are looking for. But unfortunately for Mano, the reason why she's the biggest is, but never in the history of women, 100 200 meters will be a back-to-back Olympics, that never. Okay. She's the greatest ever to do that. Women's sprint. Veronica Campbell-Brown, 200, 204, 204, 208 Olympics. But when it comes to Onuye 100, 200, 100, 200, and see that. And that is why she's the person we are looking for. Unfortunately, injury, NYC Grand Prix, and to me, but she will race the 100 meters. So 100 meters, no, you are going to look out for Shirley and Fraser Price, who is also exiting, and open last gold medal in this, and then her. Now, the irony is that they are all under Reynolds workout, because Wapam, Shannon K. Osborne, the coach, Ellen Thompson. So now they are in the same stable, they are trained together, they are good friends. So the good friends are going to compete in 100 meters.
Yeah.
But what this also means that the 4x100, they are going to take it. Now, on the Hono, it's also paved way for another Jamaican in Sherika Jackson, whose best time 21.41. Sherika Jackson now the hair apparent likely, but on winning the Olympic medal in 200. The best she's done in Oregon and Budapest, gold medal. But Olympic is the different. It's a World Cup, no club football. They are two different things altogether. Now, Dina Asha Smith of UK will have an opportunity to see say Obana and him so or tour any him so way there you could trash or not be winning only more then, and the power stride and coordination, acceleration, intelligence of this girl and when to accelerate. Ellen Thompson, she's an exceptional athlete. And Tieneno, Dina Asha Smith, Sherika Jackson, Abastana from the US, they'll be trying Brittany Brown, USO. Yebe Timia tries, yebe Jose Marie Talu from Ivory Coast. Can we, for the first, she's not there, are open to everybody, but Sherika Jackson leads because of the wonderful time. And then currently, she's the one that's behind Ellen Thompson in terms of excellent performance at 20 meters. Mm-hmm. So it will be a Jamaica thing again, because she's likely to go. So BNC, she'll win that. Now, we are seeing success. There's no successful business or nipa we are seeing without a spiritual backing. There's none. And see that. Either you're black or white, your choice. No, there's a community. I don't know his spiritual backing. Market here, meaning say white or black, I don't know. But definitely, great successes, either business or individuals, our top spiritual backing. Eliud Kipchoge, a marathon 2-time gold medalist. He's the 3rd athlete ever. In fact, he's the greatest marathon runner. He's the Goat in marathon. He's the greatest. He's the greatest not because he's the only 2-time gold medalist. No, he's the 3rd one. But he's the greatest because of the records. Because scientists are caught in 2012. Scientists met in Berlin. I can say, for marathon, Berlin marathon, he's won even 3 times. And I'm going to say, look, for marathon, for anybody to go outside 2 hours, it will be 2075. 2075. Now, the man did it in 2019. 1 hour, 59 minutes, 40 seconds. Before then, he did 2 hours 39, 2 hours 1 minute 39 seconds. Then on one record, then he came and broke his own record to 2 hours 1 minute and 9 seconds. Before this one, almost 20 and 75.
Yeah,
but that's not the story. Bruce Sugut, ne wife said, anytime. So that's the wife. The prayer warrior of this man, the success story, on one kasakana same this woman. But Obano, Bema no free fee, oko tournament be now or race be 6 days out of 7 days only fee. Man, I miss you. You are not no those nonsense. No, the wife understanding. But the wife, no, ni say oko race where she fasted for 6 days.
wow.
In all the record the man has broken, she always fast for 6 days without food, 6 to 6. And the man said that Olympic okwe nyina no, o si me bibia wo me no paibo. Because you na ma senye ni wi, and the wife tell her that this you are going to break her. Or say you are not an athlete. Or say the revelation God has given me. Now so when she broke the record, the reason why all hugging, I told you so.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Me catch it all.
Maza, Bible says, "Hey, your baby and the worried do. Your Bible who are in a doom so for the rest of your life." So the man is happy to celebrate the wife in public and to the world. That even though Muhumi said Elliot Kipchoge go out, no, please, if you want to celebrate somebody, the success is my wife. Empire born fasting. How many of your wives pray? And then the sad aspect is that majority of wives are not praying. They are weaklings. They are women of flesh. And you young men, listen. Don't ever marry a woman who does not pray, because the prayer is a wall you build against attacks. Young man, you tell me, forget about the sex and the feelings, please. When the attack comes, those things are nothing. Oh yeah, the praying woman is very important, very critical. Every woman that is lazy in prayer, don't marry her. Yeah. When the attack comes, you will fall easily. And men naturally, are not good when it comes to prayer. So we are ma who are naturally good when it comes to things of God to be praying, to be supporting you. That's right. If you don't have a praying woman, you are finished. Now, maybe with tennis. 4 great tennis players, because of a war, so they can enter the Wimbledon based on their excellent performance via points. So wild card is simple. She share a tournament bia
Sompa Sports.
Or the buancrophobia or more ebia local be a local guy. The tournament they were born wife, so have more send be a fans be buy a pijao young guy we are there. I see a wow. Ebia we proud no about why we are the proud about or we are former Grand Slam champion. Now Naomi Osaka owns Oko. So Wimbledon have decided to give her a wild card. She's a 4-time. Now every Grand Slam winner when non rank or the opportunity to enter into a slam without the point system. So Naomi Osaka, 4-time champion. But she's never done anything better at Wimbledon. Maybe this time she'll do something. Angelique Kerber, 2018 beat Serena Williams. I mean, that was a very difficult game for Serena Williams. She beat Serena Williams, 3-time slam champion. Angelique Kerber, the German, excellent backhand player and good serve. Or no. Then Caroline Wozniacki, on call 4th rank rather. Wozniacki so and I only kind of way so not Misaka and Caroline Wozniacki so. Then my lady, I say my lady for several reasons. Emma Raducanu, because of her wonderful beauty. Oh yes, I always say that this girl has immaculate beauty. Emma Raducanu, unfortunately, after US Open winning Elena Fernandez, she's been struggling with wrist and ankle injuries. And wrist, how can you even say for you have a wrist problem? Yeah. Ankle, you can't move. So, when your problems be brave, but trust me. So the 4 of them are having wonderful entry work, and it's going to be interesting because with the 4 coming on board, Ebema Wimbledon are very exciting because these are all top slam winners and are popular girls. But this girl, minim how you know beauty, but this girl, She represents pure beauty.
Whoa, Apostle Medase. Yes. You have a break now, real quick. Jose.
Why did you have a immaculate beautiful lady?
My wife say we one.
Okay. So.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are enjoying.
Ojina so pa.
Sense of bottom pa.
Oh, send the nyankwada so ben day. Yes, now tell us how Ghana. I say Bomodian Sobe Basso network no de your caller. I come on my catch or say and your network amount hitches and I find your network in so internet and a how and tell us how the audience will register or tell us how cash or they send this card call at the network and that's why na yen charges I was so over send this car my before over send this card amount bill here be so the money be and to tell us how some card your registration a become na a connecting energies telecell connecting energies yanko break na ba na abu adifie nsem na aba beto aso ede ame yeba
na me tese wo ba no se wo kɔ Canada.
Oh, woko, suku.
Na yesi ajapi aba no nso okɔ na nso no de okɔye adwuma.
Me say, amanfo akɔ no. Enya gro.
Jaye no ho na de won kɔ saa no.
Oh, Express Group for ya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Obia na nya bre. Pese otukwa kwa ama no ne de. Wo de obekɔ simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Let's say a visit and now turn so we call Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany. Numa what they call say ya Juma so what they call Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. As for labor, runabout wa and crying. Kanachi First Light, Tema Community 18, Lashibi Goy Filling Station, Sunyani Silver House, our High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Tamale Teaching Hospital, Takrade Market Circle, and our offices. Our Mabebre so telephone 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw. Dro say mani peduan kwamwa enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wakwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebedwaso no wono a na the time HH Heba Mr. edia bedwaso akra wonyanya mfirisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo ma akra nufo enso enum bi time HH Heba Mr. wo benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH Heba Mr. Yadro say FDA adje edwadie nkratoe atum.
The ones that now from toothbrush no. Why and toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Nina Ashford dear. Not so evident no way.
Who that the evidence bang? And then Ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh sweetheart, Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya moku hu. Ashford Princess. And now bra could you so Ashford Galaxy. What dear na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now media no so Ashford Friendly.
Without Ashford toothbrush.
My dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bow dodomi ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone friend 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They were so winning.
If I shop, I'm sure you'll buy it.
Brother, and that's of you.
Not
me share see you about queen why me say.
Bra, said your time herbal mixture. Esia Jimmy me fear for enya dia ba ko ebe so ye.
Me dey do this ofani nyina.
Bra, se me ka se me di time herbal mixture ho dance ya. Riase nyina ebe te me nka. Enti se malaria, where do any time herbal mixture?
Enya nu go, die na nu mato a wontimi eni die no. Where do any time herbal mixture? Edwe enye ma oba wa fa afuro. Die wo ma akoda no fo. Ene akoda woni mfie dumienu. Ansa na obeto time herbal mixture edwe bi no. Hwe se wako hospital anasa lab am wo hu se wo agide malaria yi bi ansa.
Ayo se time me TIME. Time herbal mixture. Afi malaria fi be bia da ni ziba ewo mu no. Ebe tia. Ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers.
Any herbal shop to do na mu.
FDA agi edwadue nkratoi atom.
Brakasa ya duabon waso a ne dwumedi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hia yi pa enye brakasa nko nuaba ne haban bi te se ko nsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekọ animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaba yi binom ne akeka bobudi afa abefo kwan so a ye dia ye brakasa powder siesi nipadua na abakwa ahodo no ho ban afiri mpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate de ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate de ma baako woni sushie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wodidi awie ubenya prekese powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okesi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumase Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Kashenkari Supermarket Asantwa Herbal ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Herbal Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 15-14 prekese powder aduane san yedro FD ahwehwe sankratu mu agiatum
Efiewuranom mo fam asomfa mekakra na enje sama bakrom mo amodan ho papai mo a ensuoso no nom fam no amekọ nyina frofro any leakages ahodo eham wo mu fie iPon2 contractors added the polystyrene insulation aba eno na baboa medan na papai no ene ensuo a eno nom dan no ho ameho nyina frofro no eto nyina betwa iPon2 contractors say so what to blocks na wia enhia so be plaster kra bi omo wo fiber cement plastering mortar ye dey fa dan no ho nyina enhia so be to cement ontwa anwia na wonhia painting so esanse iPon2 contractors at the fiber cement plastering mortar no efa ho wia ebe te said ya painting dan na wiempo enti dan ho be ya so na ha fefefe iPon2 contractors ama sese de nema yefo e de ma fie wuranom ne bo nso da fom na efe wo de your dan so echemfie pi na emfa ehyew bia so ema dem iPon2 contractors aye expert in construction interior and exterior decorations e wo fie ahodo nyinem de hia ni so be from 0555 118684 Hwehweyen
ewo Abrepo Junction ship mu a eben JP filling station
iPon2 contractors wo we die ensuo bia no nom ye dan bie dedan ni nyina so be ye faafebo Original Games 2024 Ewole monko Ghana's all-time top scorer, former Blasters captain, Samuajan, the Baby Jet at the Original Games 2024 edition of the Beshishaso Original Games, a mini Olympics. Just a mantum doing Sia walk. I will buy Ghana Muno, women now be Siaka, Emu Ebi. Now the Tiani said, we are Babuno, so your bar and now Bema, when you finish a do a tree air corner, you are Kensia Udwo, Ebi any football, volleyball, arm wrestling, boxing, athletics, basketball, table tennis, and a lawn tennis. So Nimsa Gremubia Uyadia, but what do you call your website? www.alloriginalgames.com. Neko register Emma Omantamu. The Uya registration, Ebia Ogana card, and now passport or national health insurance card or birth certificate. And on how to register. So your registration if you are Yabema data or the back Mantama woman no acquire justify your inclusion. Umadi Mosanipe Mantam no Ebefao Edu account one final tima wade ba the grand finale ebeba so 4th November ewo enkrano eho na trophies medals ani a chede ahodo a edaso no mantam no nyina ebehia no mo dia feso embenfosia magani amagashia ani ehu amagahoho sawo penchemu bi afre 0267 084048 jumedie so person so asene announce sponsor call your website www.alloriginalgames.com. Original Games 2024
wole monko. So wope wallpapers papa to OP wallpapers and American for amount. So wope wallpapers decorative offices. So fie and sorry say paps ahodo. Baby bia unya wallpaper de do juma biano. OP wallpapers efro. Yama wallpapers match blind curtains. Ban bedside lamps and so OP MR types or mar shapes. Colors ahodo nyina. Ubenya biato na so ye ho. Say open LED backlight above flash screen chia and also OP so selfie ring lights out of phone bishim OP wallpapers and a bema selfie ring lights OP ewo Kumasi Adum first floor Nana Kwesi Ajman building name Tafo GNTC building first floor Ana Chronom or barrier on the market in Edian so open wholesale and answer retail any OP any so free OP our 0540353750
the mama kwababa gentleman dental clinic yedwumadi ayedi ane say yebesiesie wosen na yabo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animonyam so afa ntuma pa efi wo fix one no anase yetafre no permanent one no eno susum yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene efre no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession no mu na ye friend scaling and polishing say ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen mu se bi okasa etimi mapampan ene ade ebagu na no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho gentleman dental clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen ho na wodru enkran so a ye wo nungwa na atomic down do mekwa benya runabout no so ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ye ne OGN bank na wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan so wa anase opposite AY Ahmed na udru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no wo free Total Filling Station na yabron san na edi ho ye adwuma free eda juada kopem eda memeda witimi afre ya homa no e wo 0559139582
yeah kojensa no dwuma tete was Cow Point Training Institute.
in fact local stories and braba real quick Global Care Recruitment Agency SA moi mobese mo kwama no ekwaye adwuma ye pe mason for ye pe welders afi ye pe steel fixers ana chese mo mobile fabricators and foreman for ban crane operators enso amunyina no ye pe mo amama baba ye adwuma ade amanfo we aye companies a chese so na edimu enso awama no ne oye foreman ana sempo wonim kan twi oye driver a wotwi aye heavy duty aye trailers ni bia obebana chese woni aye Global Care Recruitment Agency and penifon so ababetena sena monso madinkuma ye fidu chese premiensa enom aye dako anafe medically enon so se bia wo hospital ana simple wo koje wayare sane nyina no ye ne be bon wo ka ana ba bia obedadu ti ato no nyina no so no ye ana ye be fa ho e ka wo salary esopa from 3006 ekosi aye 30,000 and ye tre enti for Global K our 0552832681 and I make our say Ashford a year Fibo Ventures and a day Ashford Prince and Ashford Princess and I feel Ashford Evidence and executive friendly and a Galaxy and so count Jamebu Sunny Nano a toothbrushes iron and so our German Sudrupo Segolina Durobia Beso Tobiano Wonsa and so Ebeka your Afri Fresh about toothpaste your Get Clear toothpaste your aloe toothpaste and I feel peppermint and so diano and no and our the other choose be ababuaw ama wasanum ebenya ne munyam wonum ebe hwam brush ni raw dodom afa wo se ase akọ gam ne mu ayi leftovers ni nyina de free eya wo sentem na bibia na boa ama bo ho ban enso de free ke be kaka ene chese James a wo se born ni nyina no we ayi Fibo Ventures some product no enso ene babuaw wo pedodo atu aton anase bia wo pebia akofie ne dudu mu a 0200 600 934 0241 545646 Kulun Ghana Limited Omadrono and some our pharmaceutical and herbal shops out doing in Emo where your bar may come for dread fantasy Araba Bazin tablet no a day amount or your banana discharges or think I say was say a hockey cow hine not a biawuti net rene ye could do baby crana yanin suvita bitefi waseba a binso emma kala yana and kd chuno and so a hundred what drone a Araba Bazin tablet ababuau ebama obawa sekwana moa kumabina Bibiana, Unu Kunuba Compass Biano, also obeti the Mojana Betty Jeffisani ye, Bama Wadro, a banner pass Wayamre, who slow erection, who low libido, Sisianimu, and so I am remember Mao Koto General, a Munswago, Untimi Yajmania, Wadron a Mr. Kill, and I face our Johnson more Pamino, or Johnson our Tia or Bemem, and I simple oversaw ball prostate, and so Baya, a dronos a Hunchu capsules, and a Babu Ama just a Bema so, and you kama at the amount 0244 275429 0206 271016 cloud internet say brabe huno na omoma install internet ofi emam nsansa ne enkwara ne ba fi omuya internet ade adom djuma yabama de fast and wachi o boss wano na chese bi ewa bra site bia woko and research bia be so ye bia no wonso obeye wo pe internet aye stable a chese connection aye kama e wo fie and offices awodo internet connection afa yama wi-fi and hotspot and CCTV yani be install amount open digital security aye logs and impo website ni na no just a web hosting and near fan say cloud internet Ghana services omo and ana be share ama bibia so akokama omo chi akwan no anya ira akwan omo top high kwan na mu just anya ira akwan kra wo friend number ya obehu won aye 0244 601933 0202 699110 na just a cloud internet and penfono and so enjoy force abusa bibia find it
was the bibia boko na ozo
I'll be the kaka nyame adom bibia be fine
Batiase
Sompa Sports now I am quay
na la all can say me
some them say bia cash good for Monterrey bio me hear me
as good I love them. Why?
10 players, 1 goalkeeper.
10 players, 1 goalkeeper. Justify no.
Yeah, in some of their card.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Chambati Yanka.
Big normal players be obedient.
Yeah, players were
old players and another.
More players Ankasa or her no my campion.
Oh, okay.
Coach will yeah. So I'm more working on the FN so the baba. Say the only green light on more train FN the and no.
But your best is not dinner na.
I say your
best is not dinner na.
I know be depending on Nkoma because
but buy about 2 years crab chumana.
Yeah. So I know there be your last congress no more year or more.
So 1 year. Okay.
And they can only be reinstated by Congress. So
okay.
What the before the your league table no final one no and by this or more year we as an on the aba. But there's matches in be a fixed matches or is it?
At the end of the season, FN never confirm league.
The official league table no the amana delay no.
Match.
No, but they can't. I'm not even league table name Basis because Olympics ne RTU should declare and then there is a story of dreams. And so some games are questionable.
Oh, okay.
And they have. And I'm going to train house go tomorrow.
I say,
but I'm going to train house go to.
No games are your official. Must state your must have in him.
They been said your monkey can't
why not? Me said they are your official. You know, me bo out to you Olympics. Dreams out to you. Has any baby?
Now so also Olympics.
The has the Olympics and yet in question of formally.
To your kind of
games yeah. There's a or sister almost for league table. But
Abu the
to mean league table when 2 games are questionable. And you say questionable.
Mate.
All right, Fazia Kola, your Bobo did a fee several to also come pray to be a farmer. The Charles Sierra Shadows Bibia and did that on the 5th July. Now just a Bosumi a dear anymore. Your Bobo did not democracy capano. Etimi Eroma Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Any Ramon kind of girls are crowd to folk. Eddie Ako Akakobo in a Munkomono and Abeki Anano, your Bobo the 8 year Pajuma Dinon Tuma. Now no Eddie ye Papa. Now Speaker of Parliament Pimpa. Your friend Albambabin Pimpano. Eddie Dinkomo on the football near me Diberoma. Ebe Boama Nin Kakra in Gimno. Afan to Pi Franco Bobby no Dian and Commonibu Diano. Sin Obama dead in 72.
We can get the numbers back to the stadium. And my relationship with the new team of leaders, Kurt is here, has been very good. And he has visited me before. We keep on talking. And the coaches, and I think that we can do more to support. Money is never available anywhere. You look for it. So when people say, I don't have money, because I don't have money, I can't do 1, 2, 3. If you had the money, there was no need to be doing the 1, 2, 3 again. Was it the 1, 2, 3 that you do to get what? The money. So you just need an idea. That's why you need to get the money. Just an idea. And as we sit here, if we in Parliament decide that every year we build one astroturf, quality astroturf in any of the regions, we will succeed. If I decide, he used the word levy, I will use levy because people see it as being punitive. It's just part of your love for the game that we all contribute. And so we decide to all contribute, let's say 1,000 a month, just 1,000 Ghana cedis a month. Put that together. Just 1,000 Ghana cedis a month. Just.
Until no commando any HMR Speaker of Parliament, paper for our band Kingsford Sumana Bagbin Bomodi. A day two judges is normal decided that Parliament no na just obuna bomodi na yet me and to 200,000 Ghana keke dia bomna fibia. Ye bomodi 8 me enya astrutev ba kubia quality ne washra. E beboa me en football no niema akoye kama pret me ma ni nyina mo no e enkomo bomodi die ni nyina se ne pa ne democracy capon tuma e na no pimpa ni din komo bia beboa amane ma daye pere ama football afternoon and arwani chemo Tano North constituency ani MP on e mamia ye friend Frida Prempe ono so din komo akra edify Black Stars no izaze akọ bomodi apajuma di no ntuma na Ghana ye timi eje na so acheka afo na bomeka no enan amomatimu miensa na no didi nkomo ejeze every president ono man nkrabi on fan konkome players in the next game no e wo so mo hwe no mo ye ntutu ani ye
a hero a young Jordan for the hat trick 2 days ago. I think this is the second time he's had a hat trick. When we played against South Korea in one of the international friendlies before the 2014 World Cup. Yes, he had a hat trick. So kudos to Jordan and his team. And since I may not get the opportunity to talk to the coach, Honourable Mr. President, let me send my small message to him that at least he's now trying to help us, that we'll gather some courage to watch the team. So we're not sitting on tongues, even though we were sitting half on tongues. And when Jordan scored the opening penalty, it brought some hope. And somewhere along the line, we ended at 4-3, even though we were hoping to end at 4-2. So please, the boys are doing well, they did very well. But to me, I think we have to work on a bit of our defense. Get things done, tidied up at the defense level. And our striker, Jordan, who did so well, if he can also stay in and around the box to receive the balls. You see him all over, around the touchline and all that. So we are hoping that our next match will work on our set pieces. Look at how they connected the free kick, the set piece, so to win the third goal. So our set pieces and our corner kicks. But kudos to
Until no year command wani HMA na chesini no mamene bomo de timi ramo de two Ghana in affair Black Stars and webwa man ya madida ye pre timi element ni madida dia on the 5th July ye be ram na de be kosu bia na ramu e won kan patam na bomo na madida ye pa etimi ya ma no democracy cup no nkomo e na ye didi dia na yemra na club issues kakra ye resere ni ma esi etie orwani chimo nation service o maso anra ene baba be confirm so officially o ma breaky players ne so monko enkonko jo mame na nema de dia on the 18th July and omumra mame ramna preseason no entimi en chance for 2024-2025 na munkomo no yesi coach Kasimo Kansi Mingle abomode etimi asubmit ne technical report no ere amampin for ejeze seni kuma fi no jirisa afia de anim no e wo so mo hwe no omobomode en hye no na eboa ma nema de ye permom na metete se nema de da na koma ere former Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko Atram Divisa on right back your friend Christopher Neti joining Nation Service yezi ne waje etimi area tuma na chese munko monne ne ade no de aka ne baako mienu bia eni nation for bebo mode etimi ede ram na aboa amane ma dadin said dem a Christineti beba na waba be join omo no ne omo aye djuma na ne ma koyi pa etimi ede amomo Krobia Kumase Asante Kotoko enra afi nrechi na chese players no beze mako dun wotwe ene ebo mode etimi release omo zeni omo ejo omo kwan krakra omo mfimu team no aso na metetete 2024-2025 no players are na pimpa your friend Prosper na Togum edi omo bebu ejuma na be 25 to 26 players as of now aka 14 players omo no mo sisi omo beko na nyoma kwa prepare na democracy cup no mo jama bu ejuma etimi ra momo na senate keepers na bi no your friend Kasari and afi of Fatau Sedu omo na goalkeepers no other players be jamo etimi abu ejuma ni bi abo amane ma dadin so no edi amom ni Manuel Kote, Prince Adasa, Justice Nkukuble, and afi so no dewo Nurudin Yusuf, Henry Ensu, Enoch Morrison, and Dunti Menu, and ebi nso etise Michael Chejamna, and Peter Amidu Akwa, Baba Yaya, and afi Bernard Somo de na mediki aka ze ezo hwani mfie ne sele nemesi kwa boy no ewo talent pa na omo consider ze ebi omo de ni be kolo na ezi squad no omo wono nso no owe mu din na resele nemesi kwa na omo any left back edie no edie remnant ya metene cheze niema de dia on the 29th June ya se atonkra era free players na ni omo mba me edwuma mfa omo no so omo mba emma me prepare na omo hwe se democracy cup no be jomo na so etimi aye edwuma na aboa ma ne ma dadin pa etimi era momo Luther di kama be news no se Ahmed Simba Toure the players biba omo journey omo for sa a short period no omo ne omo etimi atreni ze niema de dia omo bi no so no ebetimi awram no omo akwa akọbọ edwuma ni bi na aboa ma ne ma dadin pa era momo democracy cup nimtie no dia baba be ram na ram Great Olympics so no omo aso omo goalkeeper friend Benjamin Asare menyantie ze krobia for na contact omo ze nei omo jiri so omo nya ono so no oba eba be ram a ebe boa ma ne ma de ye pa etimi dia ma team no ntie no emu nkoma aba na aba betodwa ye di eremede amana Prince Ousu kwabna so no entiere just already wa baba be ram kuma so ze no contract with Bibiani Gold Stars no akọ etimi area pemti ono so no ba aba bi sign etimi area makrobia kuma se Asante Kotoko na wetimi ani omo etimi abo edwuma nti omugu so hwe se ne ma be de ye pre etimi area mo na afi Hubert Banahini Jaw ono so bo edwuma de ma brekum Chelsea da young midfielder no ono ze yeze nkomodidi na akoso a omo we so mbenya no aba na aba be Germany omo so no etimi abo edwuma ma ne ma koyie pa etimi edi amom na ntiere cheze so manya signings no kra no bears the players in edu edeko du ba ko de ebeba ba be ram na 2024 2025 no omo ne krobia abo edwuma na hye no akoyie etimi edi amom ntie no enkomo kakra ba aba be ram a ye di eram na abo ma ne ma da di imperial amom na akopa no na fanzi metete ze legends no mo bu ofu pa ni na zo mo giri ze coach Prosper na Teogum ze de niema ni si kono ebe 2 minutes se so do na decisions bi wo a omuze mwa club no ni na zo omuze list no de babo nti no 18 man list no mo young players bi o ma ka club ni betima e bibia ton mo de o magiska
okay
omo bo ka ne kokoto
wo jana manako
manako kwa zo omuze omo bo ka ene kokofo mo de omo bae sika bebrebe ni nyina omuze omuze ni nyina ahyekwa yesi aboka san kwa koto bi maba edi alice na nkwasa ankora na ewum no bi ze Shadraka domo Rocky Jam
o man e bia upcoming season so ka ho
wa sa tinanka wozo nya ba sa decision de omuze odi ezi akopa akwa legends no mo adwa papa ze nyo mo kotoko ni na nkomo na na ewura mu na ne ne Ose Kwame Junior edi nkomo nra e wo shootout no ze Ose Kwame ze ono fa koroko youth ni ma na adi akonya eba be jam bu edwuma di senior side no dino youth ni edidi ho nkomo a eba ne ze gande yentimi inform as a youth team yo be edwuma de amom eba ne sa na ade na woka erefon ze no bomo di nkomo ne defa
ese youth team nka yes youth team ni ho no you know kunina ho ha yes because no go so a youth team dey no and any your problem who ta selection no yi akola bi enu e dey effective na ba ko ye bi ade de no ba chi ya sa no ni mpanyu fo na be ye ni si bia ye di bia ba no na de feeling no wo so de be si de e ti e bia we si ti ya for go ma ke wo ba de no mo bo ma ta bi dia bia ya o fa ye dia grow
okay
ko ba di e bo nka sa o ya di da wo cha no mo se dia Friday bia ni e no mo e se ko kampa o test ya de man be so no o do ko bo ma ta ye he ya ye
Antiano ya command your bomb de to Jan afternoon ye bizanze ono bo kotoko no 12 years. Na meza kwankwa jani mu no de ne de na ya yi kakra Ibrahim Danlad. Bi ona no a ye wonze Tony Cruz mebo bo Madrid di omo sheda bodwa tatata. Na na busuafo na nu etini so na ne mane so tibi ni nyina ze mre no azuze wo so okọ. Na meza Danlad de no nkofo ekeka kasa ali CTS de obi a wafa youth system ni ma bebo senior side na nka e wo se ye bibi de fa ho kakra na akwe omo fa zuja ne kwan eno zo no o kan wan semze na o cheche mu krache Danlad krasan ya dibi okotokwa onu nani anjo na ene ya kwen afazo eja boy ne kwan no ogiri santwa yi
David on crowd be on kotokon ade ba kwan ya na ya wo hu no so be tino no ma be so ti mi ye ta na wo be free wono wo mu fa ya me fa se keke sapon be bi owo bia keke sapon administration o mo ko fa ebo men si na mi free kotokon Abu Dhabi tino no ma fun ni 12 good years so
wow
good years from 2000 na so ti mi 12 good years yeah, find out how many years. On the look at our Polo, twice our Tapa.
Yes.
Be a team, no. waba be ye bia machine se mo mpa na kora me mu de me me download abu de nya afidie we si na me fa America download machine aye bi me para sempa ba de no ye no ma bi full machine ni guy as a goalkeeper obomo anye se ko ni you never keep training no aka coach about when na see no about because every time so what training ko here how did you go there to train who was here there who train there that you are training there over match another so play training I'm a goalkeeper you train you want you come so obi ani da so so na da ko na I say there na wo go tie flat camp out there who never ready and for the food work ata ma coach me dira na wakata you do engage so when you na wan kwan ko da go na this is flat na this camp and oba no bada and dey wanya dey download just go so many crap attention and wanya dey
Eltia no ye command no say Kwame Junior Bomode ka etimi ere fa akrobia Kumasi Asante Koroko ere o former goalkeeper Ibrahim Dalat era no di Eromani na bo ma ne madeda ye kama pa etimi ere ma ne mere etimi ere ma na ye free Koroko yen komuni anu ato focus ye zi and a heart board no so mo ere no se coach efe na Abubakar Wata ebe Bomode na wetimi ere ne technical report no aba be don mo na season no said ne ma si kwa ni di Erom na me say ono no re no ba beto so na du baby ono so ma nyame nko a na jezenye na no game yo mo kokoko den yere mo ho pa mo she bi chimi na ntara jezenka ade ne ya ji agua ne sa di as no the report ne be kona o mo hwe ne so be ba na nkomodi na koso after no mo hwe zo ogbo modena players o giri ze obetimi ni o ma ye adwuma next season o be hia se club no nko enkonkonko form mra no eno so obetimi e di adom na ze no the list ne kwa enkonko ezem the list na ba me pe Michael na me pa komi a chenchen na mo nkofa ne mra e wozo no a cheche muzo eye we na mahu team ni mu ze we ne ye de ne ba be shima e be boa ne ma be koyie pe timi ere amaye ne ze no kra chi no board no so be transfer e we mu ahwe ze bia player we ya fancy ye kono no ne bo ni soro
no o betena de
eno
omo manatena de
o za lu dile e twese no fa we mra no mu edu omo so omo be hwe we no na ya bisa we ne bo de betima to de lali ba ko o me dangerous pa ezo omo hu se Ghana no you players ni be bro omo wonte enya hu ntete se bia yi ni ade o ze you lipa bu ababi asemesi bia ati ni di ho se match de be ko se o da sani na elidi kisa di ni bi ba da bi e wo so we ko omo pe situation we ba be bana team e bre no now the omo match ye ne ma ne ade ni nyina no betimi ahwe na etimi aruram na abo ma ne ma ko no omo so omo ne de kra benya eka phobia no bebi edu na mu deni city no enke empe guys na so omo won kan ne tema ono hu vota hono eno
ka boys ne de omo no team ne do ma kuma so
ya na supporters ruzu ni mo uze it is all cobre kum say atin na man kra no mu de omo sa na ka abugiri se no so no ebe boa ma ne ma koye pera mana awere won keze ama Kevin Oziasibi ya friend is on Zaman kan Monday and omo resume for preparation towards the Democracy Cup no eze na no we china ele epe bi akolu ni adika o ero akọ jiramu na ko base professional so say
ko jinu fans
ko wa permission no ye one ozo gro pra ko ba ye nche
ana kobo
we na san ko jigu ani ye ne den ti aka jeze masa za de no next time was already
now we be so na player no cry pride has
no me why now u pra ko ba ye che o de akọ jinamu anchi ye pe bi akọ ni ade afa wona akọ jinamu wai mu ani ade ana abo amane makwe na fancy quick one Emmanuel Keke as some at space for the boy ni nye bi obe movie on but onya abotre na nka Africa no onko bubi mo
okay
onko na Africa no onko bubi mo go bono
okay ya bruchina
ebe boa ze be di edu ne den ke ho but omo so do mbese no so on consider na nka Africa
consider because do the more no mo na je no
sa na ko ju so ashase edidi nkomo place bi our target o local league ni mo rese omo so no wasubmit di ni dia man pin for zo omo ne omo nkasa na omo mra me join no ni nyejuma Emmanuel Kobi tanobofo akwa goalkeeper ni dia ramu abetieboa eze veni Dybala or Legon Cities na yawo Emmanuel Nchi onozo great Olympist another fine midfielder ni ball no bopa Yusuf Abdul Razak great Olympist or attacker and Mohamed Alhassan Mankuyele oko Real Tamale United emzo mo winning nyina nu ade goals no bomo mo sa onozo ni dinner ram na Joseph Kemfo Obichim United do munye players you fancy komo no ɛdɔɔso paa but tissue towel so no de aka bɛ
mate yɛda ase paa yes abu yɛda ase pii wo me ba bedwafo no so ne aba behwɛ me fa me course enche bia na express group abrochire ko na simple mo bɛsɛ mo kɔ Canada, US, Australia, obeso ko New Zealand and afi UK and as Germany express group empenifo no edo ebekɔ ye ne ebegye visa ma nurses for ne midwives affairs school for no so we scholarship and one some and ye can requirement no ene mo pass score express group ebeboa ama won set me aka na watchre no watwa no akwa ye adwuma na se obekɔ akosua de na dache no eno so etimi aye kama asafo labor runabout ya anan kran so ye kanation first light udu tamale so mo ben tamale technical hospital anafe East Legon omo eben Trinity Theological Seminar 0249 000448 0555550067 Boris B shaken akokona ne bibia akokono ne party bia opebia no Boris B e wo bi ti mo besa mo yenuane ton mo yenuane wo fie eye na ba wedding engagement parties mo amoje orders and dia kan nyina no Boris B chicken as a brand na be ji akokonam halal and to so we aduane na ton anase mpo we at sum awo kra na onkonko fa ha bia and so mapoku trading dum afia swanse market and santase runabout and unity oil dnm share 0544444453 Liberty Conference Airbus June edition 29th of this month anopa 6 o'clock ana eshase ewo Jubilee Park we food for thought ene Oman Ministries ana kabom yeyi assembly no e free Genesis 2:24 ye say I shall marry eho ana chese yeyi assembly e free minister chese no Airbus ministers no ana so momba be minister no ye mama Esther Dikin Same Bana fe minister Kwame Jedu and Airbus foundation na be nshira the bia be fine and so amount yes Mike momenya no round table 10 na fe ye me fa course no
fancy na mosi kumasa sande ko players be no mo pɛ mo
so say 18 na now ko anya obedo 10 beba because na aka 14 players they are 14 ko say emu 2 ye goalkeepers ana yes ana bukan ti also to sign biba
18 players no omo ko twa
Sompa Sports that say mutual e bia na hwenim
because Koroko would need to also replace key players within the setup. Now looking at the transfer market and the players we want to replace in your starting lineup, Koroko has failed to replace Abdul Ghani for Kumasi Asante Kotoko Fisofi Wonom Koe omuntimi replace no Koroko has been me say Koroko esuntimi replace Imoro Ibrahim since Ofi Kumasi Asante Koroko entimi en replace Christopher Nete a free soldier honom koe because Abdul Ghani position enko ano Mo Sharif Abobi Justice Blay Bobby another Mo Sharif bi say Mohammed Sharif onom ye two e bi ba no ma be bo no moko the quality and the level Ghani you give Kotoko no muntimi replace the level and quality a Imoro Ibrahim de ma Kotoko muntimi replace the level and quality a Christopher Nete de ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko muntimi replace baby o ma try a goalkeeping situation where they have Frederick Kasari imposed for Danlad and that one ko nyan reach Danlad level no de Kotoko do yen what am I say because Danlad came to learn from Felix ano munija on Razaka Balora ano no be shame. So you look at the standard of Razaka Baloa and Felix Ananimona a honey pick another lad rise could do inti Frederick is rightly going into that particular direction. So in the transfer market Koroko should be buying players one they could fit into the model, they could do things that Imoro Ibrahim moye Shadow Akubenya Pekumasa Sante Koroko Coach Pospanete Ogumo mo hand no mo de to so ono ne all time 11 say enye all time 11 since obepi mo Kumasi Asante Kotoko the best 11 ono na hu pema me na fatu screen so ma me ne nya adwuma bi kakra bi sisi a sharp and fancy where that particular lesson e bo bana it means he say even with his signings no he has failed at Kumasi Asante Kotoko under him it dey na be ma nya gidi say players akofo mo bana you get a proper Imbela Kotoko ntimi replacing ye hwade Razaka Balora enye coach Prosperity Ogum signing no Christopher Neti onye ogum signing. Ganiu onye ogum signing.
But Obekochi Omo. And so saying the best 11.
Justice Blay onye ogum signing. Imoro Ibrahim onye ogum signing.
Tinkabe say bia who on so signings ni bisa.
Yes, because Obetimi Toye and make key choices where these players were coachable. I'm out to me bring the best out of them. I don't think that the audio almost buy no omunye coachable. So Obetimi bring the best out of them. Senior players be a mentor mo. Senior players be a mentor mo. Me Madaroma Fikesiem Yera Yempenny form with the Kumasa Sante Kotoko anim. Madaroma Sianko Tompa Muchoa. Nobody should allow this coach to sign any single player until structures are put in place.
I don't know, Croma Rebio. Oma wie bia ma de aka so kromo bu so e di
we kotoko supporter fansa guti
na se fans way
enfa
ha we no won say
see I'm basing on
and I won person
me fa enya se me person be fa fancy let's be realistic to ourselves nipa na try ade no ade na fa dia biem na person nipa na try be fa and the choices I'm even hearing I'm hoping say now who person ko fa Prince Kwabena de ni be replace Mukwala. Now Prince Kwabena ko ehwe Kumasa Sante Kotoko players and I say bia the standard of the Ghana Premier League is he even the best striker?
Sompa Sports.
No, be honest with yourself. Is he the best striker?
Striker or Kotoko.
What did I say no? Is he
say be of so boy ne boy betting
in some ways me know ya drink. But there me know ya drink here writing players off because player be our potential. Mbela time over Ghana no. He was not the best striker in Cameroon.
Yeah.
But you obey.
And also coach we
exactly. Ayana circumstances surrounding transfer say be hit ya na hit no. So what is factors no uma bibia at play na ekoyi and the boama player na ekoyi. The work no well understood from the viewpoint to say ye wo kwan ya faso. A transfer is a process, a procedure before a be materialize say be bim. Say me saka player no. And also on soccer player as well, there were certain things you need to do to ensure nyoma be go smooth na player net me abo. Minim say the make and what yes ya. Kotokono de many akomia ya adwene kotokono enyenya structures na ebe yi one the transfer policy of a club. Ne ehu players kra ne akofa de aba. It looks like the ekoso no. Eye kotokono take decision. But uremu it looks like it might not be the collective decision or the collective stance of Kotoko say ye kwa kofa we di aba. Me say bi o matutu to di o ma bobodia. E bi a 1 or 2 names bi. Bisa na penkra me also our time enough to even monitor players. So there is no way he will offer a dissenting view. Say me se me pese me ko sign akomia me dia brand na penkra hwe mo so na akomia no ball no ball ne say he should have knowledge enough enti by the time you the list ebe bread team ne say when players you pese yakoto no
onim so ya
they should be furnished enough with enough data videos about player ne kro no na nkoye say oh we na ka say yankofa no obeboa na ndi akofa de aba yes I don't think a collective decision a club need take it. They are only forced to accept because almost enough info about it. But say obebo anombo ndi akomnya me patch o de nya botre kakra. Mesre o de me patch. But de me am patch o mesre nya botre. Say we ba o ntimi mbo de mesre o.
Onya kwala de say de minimum embella de no de minimum say na boy na attitude e kan won so buy na o ma one start ambo. Coach na start introduce you on
easy no into the same coach na a man bella.
Yes, so on also the player in question and the example no also attitude. So sana as a record no injury into no moon time and training gidi. But no kwano man 2 days of kwano so no obe training.
And I make us say a factors being a player transfers a bim and mbim. One and name say hazard Madrid a bear flop. Enti akomia mesrel. Why? O de nya botre mama nana mesrel. Why?
Opening.
Why? Nana mesrel.
Mike Yasu. Na coach ni nya
no bana hit here.
You see? Coach ni there he is here to prove some of us wrong. to be honest.
The second coming.
The second coming.
Okay.
He's yet to prove some of us wrong within the signings. Any players be Odio Maba and Ameboa. Especially bringing in Kalu Atara Krampo from Brekum Chelsea to come and play Kumasa Sante Koroko. Or maybe I'm a free banner. It's Mike. Kalu no. Oh, I'm better. Okatri be mumpi. Mumpi gidi biasa. So what I say. So you look at the signings like Kalu. You look at signings. They say we are the meeting and meeting because where do you say Ratcliffe Bar or say or had Ten Hag Anthony Nickens me signings now. Wo signings party. Me ma wonye day. In India and yes, he's not a good coach. All I'm saying is, me can't say coach Ogum is a good
coach. Family course.
Oh, Kamede
David time ni wo.
Kamede Bakubi pay to.
Time ni wo. Untimi fan pay to.
Money to
area. And also china ba.
It can be transfer strategy.
Onwie.
Money fan pay.
And the bear ya no onwie.
Transfer strategy. Was an Abu Dhabi Bobodin. Good. Sekoto kono ebechina na echitafo edi echira. They need more local boys. I am advocating for this.
There's a Kumasi for boys and Ashanti region. Okay.
Accra Sofoka. I was say Accra Tema boys no dominate more China.
Mate, me da say pa Mike, me da say what you answer ma say. Togba bank kasi Bilbo so kalo YouTube. Takas TV just so boom for Hospital Junction. Diary of any spiritual odin day stocks and you know Togba ebehena wabwa come on. The number is 0244484747. My main family course Yas toothpaste, Yas toothbrush at Daruma 0551931931 0548931931. My main fa your course and then anopena yenso. Hello. Hello, Kola.
Yeah, Bazi.
Yes, sir.
Baba there.
Adom Yetio.
Yeah, Robert.
Okay.
I got the thing, but you guys are able to get none of that.
Okay.
But the person maybe at the power. Yes, no, maybe at the papa.
I remember about today.
Nakaka meeting, young people, but Yami Jamina. Uja Kotoko, a place a Pomomia. We had a Tima, half the mobile, TV cinema, almost to Preso. And the question of Dr. Pres, one of Philia, of 50 minutes, one uncle Medase.
Okay, from hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho dini baby aga se free.
I'm about to film you, my because of future from Mambo.
You know it you.
The very come because I fire Kotoko. 4 players now on museum now. I'm for to meet you do the season. Really players, Marco 18. But you know, only made no contract as well. When I almost 1 year, made most of the job more kind. And this is so low to let the whole and so low to say, I bought season the year, just initial span was that a Bellingham fine. Now, for player, bound for Kai said the same motive in the Canana, Bellingham,
okay, yeah, I say hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Open your first organ, free.
Thank you, friend. I'm watching. Thank you after that summer.
And I it's you.
I don't want to say that you found no more. Now, I can't make a problem to myself because you go pay more. They always say some players, and yes, go pay you are almost 3 years, 4 years, other years, you are in. Young can get my son, and you have few old money come up to continue and compare next year. That 4 seasons, you can continue to open your years. Yeah, come on, free, near top 100, and some more can for before, and come on, time, so it's not the vehicle, that's what the person for a better, and to be there, promote, thank, yeah, for factor, yeah, for myself, to continue finding to a person. Let them young alliance, the order, that's over.
Hello.
Hello, Francis.
Yes, sir.
Francis,
open it, Metro, so yet you.
Thank you, I thank you, and you. Thank you.
Oh, yet you, Isa.
Your boy, passionate, Boma, and my look like a
Amen.
Mate,
Mate. May I say, whoa, yeah, young fancy now, young sorry. So, real quick, the kind happy birthday going out to Nana Drop on my celebrity nurse, and draw. I would die every show. I would apart from Timmy Nano, and I mean, Shana on your Cassinia, Wakoma Swadi, Emma celebrity nurse, and I would die. Happy birthday going out to Nana Kujo Akumia Jantua from parents, and I almost say, almost show. I would apart, and Nini, never penny pa, Yaminton Supangu, what day so. And of course, the next one to Madame Teresa Pokia, old Abram from Obusia for you know, say, Yawishe, Madame Teresa Pokia, and Ewa, Madame Yamenya Wakoma Swadi Emma, Yawisho, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Asenso Catherine, Mama, and Ewa from Munia Bema, Benzima, Ewa Santiago, and they say, Madame, Asenso Catherine, and Ewa day, Yawisho, a happy birthday. And happy birthday to Nana Joa Forwardu, Nana Joa Forwardu Tutu, and order from her grandmother, her ladyship, Justice Mariama Owusu of Supreme Court, Ghana. And I say, yeah, show a happy birthday na Yame, and yeah, Wakoma Swadi, and Famanti, and no, yes, young friends and I am sorry, Emma Kwama News, and Bra Brepem,